In this video, I'll break down exactly how I'm able to automate any trading strategy using one of the most popular charting platforms out there, TradingView. And I'm going to break down every single step you need to know in order to automate your TradingView strategy straight into your MetaTrader 5. So stay tuned. First, head on over to Google and in the search bar type for PineTrader.io. If this is your first time using the software, simply head on over to login, and at the bottom here you can type sign up. You're gonna have to fill up all the fields here, so first, last name, email, password, and then you create your account. Shouldn't take too long. Once that's done, you can sign in straight into your dashboard. Just head on over in your dashboard, you're gonna see subscriptions. You go down into the subscription section, and at the bottom you're gonna see here this pricing tab. Just hit get started and you're gonna be redirected into a page where you can enter your payment information, and you're also gonna have a free trial of 14 days. Once that's gonna be done, you can get back into your dashboard and you should be seeing a license key or license ID in your subscription. And also make sure that you keep this license key secret and private, as it is not meant to be shared, so keep it for you. And also all you have to do is make sure that the license ID is active. If you have any kind of problems during this step, you can always head on over to contact, and in here you can write us an email. We'll get back to you in less than 24 hours. Alright, so we're making some good progress. Now the next step is to make sure we have our MetaTrader 5 installed and working properly. What you want to do is go into your broker. You can use any broker that supports MetaTrader 5. In our case, we're going to be using OctaFX. It has a lot of instruments and it supports MT5, so that works out great for us. So basically, no matter what broker you're using, they should have a section where you can download MetaTrader 5 directly from their website. So in instance here, you have to go here at the top, it says trading, and then you go download desktop MT5. So that's the option you want to select, and it will download on your computer. You want to make sure you have the login information because that's important. You should be able to go on your desktop and see the broker MT5 application, and simply all you want to do is just open it up like so. Okay, great. So now that you have MetaTrader 5 installed on your computer, you want to make sure you have the PineTrader.io connector. So you want to go back to your PineTrader.io dashboard, into the connector tab, and in here you're going to see all the available connectors. For now, we only have MetaTrader 5, but we are planning on having different brokers in the future, so stay tuned for that. And now inside here, all you have to do is hit download and download again, and that's gonna download the file straight onto your computer. Alright, okay, so that's downloaded. You've got your MetaTrader. So we can head back into the MT5 terminal, and in here what we have to do is actually add the connector in our terminal, and then we also have to add the URL inside the web request. So let's start by adding the connector inside our terminal. All you have to do is go at the top left, hit file, and then go down to open data folders. Once it opens, you want to go to MQL5, double click, and then go to experts, double click again. And in here is where you want to paste your MT5 connector. Go down to expert advisor, right click, and hit refresh. And now you should be able to see your MT5 connector available to use on any chart. What we're going to do is allow web request to PineTrader. So we go again at the top, we hit tools, then we go back down to options, and in here we're gonna have different tabs and options, and we just go to expert advisor. Here you just want to copy this here, right here. This is important. Allow web request for listed URL. PineTrader.io, just like that, and then hit OK. So now that's good. And then all you have to do is just drag and drop your MT5 connector on any single chart. In our case, we're just going to use a Bitcoin on the 15 minutes, but it's going to apply to all your instruments. So you just drag and drop once. And so in here, you're going to see different parameters. In our documentation, we explain what every single parameter does. So you can go docs.pinetrader.io to get more information about this. Anyways, here you want to put your license ID. Magic number, you can put whatever you want. And then in our case, for testing purposes, we're just going to leave everything at the default. Okay. Make sure that right here on the top right, you want to make sure that the hat is blue. Now, installed properly, you want to go down on the tabs here, experts, open this tab, and make sure it says connected. So now let's get to the juicy part, the TradingView. Okay, great. So now that you have your PineTrader.io license ID, you have the PineTrader.io connector installed on your MetaTrader 5, we can actually get started sending orders straight from our TradingView account. So you want to go and make sure you have a TradingView account. This TradingView account, it has to be a paid plan because you need the webhook functionalities. So luckily for you, we actually have an affiliate link down below in the description, which actually will give you $15 off, so you can get the first month basically for free. So don't hesitate to go check it out. In this video, we're just going to be using the essential plan, which is the cheapest one. So make sure you have that plan set up. So if this is your first time creating a strategy, simply open any chart, go down below, you're going to see Pine Editor. Click on Pine Editor, maximize the screen. You should have a blank page. Okay. Well, so before we can actually send those orders, we have to do a couple of things. First of which is actually to create and import the PineTrader IO library. To achieve this, what you have to do is you're going to have to go to our documentation, which is docs.pinetrader.io, and there you'll find a section which is actually library, and it's going to have the whole code of library, right? Once you copy that piece of code, you can come back on your TradingView, and right here where you see open, just create a new library, and inside of this library you're just going to paste the whole code. It should look something like this. Okay, so this is actually the library to create the order ticket. Go back to the strategy, and in order to import your the library, you can use the keyword import right here, and then you're gonna have to follow this template, which is import, and then you put your username. Our username is PineTrader.io. Then you're gonna do or backslash, put the library name, backslash again, number of the version. Here you can see we're at version 13, but you might be at version 1 or 2 if you made some changes. That's no problem. You have to store this library inside a variable. Simply just use the keyword as and then specify the variable name you want to store the library in. That would basically mean is that the whole library is stored inside this variable. Inside our script, when we want to send orders and stuff, we can use the PineTrader.io as the base keyword. Then we can access all the functions and the methods we declared inside the library. We can start in doing stuff regarding our strategy. So basically, one of the first steps we actually do is usually we declare some input variables. So that's all the variables that the user will have to provide for the strategy, right? And so in our case here, step number 2, we see we require a license value, and then we also just set the trading size to be inputted by the user. we can jump into step number 3 and actually declare the different order tickets. Order tickets are basically the recipe you're gonna send to your chef, right? To your broker. It's the stuff you wanted to execute. In any trading strategy, you're gonna have an opening ticket, so if you want to buy or sell, and then you're also gonna want to have a closing ticket just to tell the strategy to close all the trades. And so we can achieve this by using the library we just imported. When we want to buy, we're just gonna declare the PineTrader IO library, and then we're gonna use the create order ticket method. Now you can see when you hover, you're gonna have multiple variables you can set, just like the license ID, the symbol, the action, the order type. For our demonstration right here, and we basically copied this line of code 3 times for the buy, the sell, and then when we want to close the trades. With these order tickets we just created, we can now start and use the alert function that's built inside the Pine script to actually create the alerts we want to send out to our broker. We have the long condition. When that condition is true, we have an entry, which is strategy.entry. When that gets executed, after that, it's gonna open an alert function. And this alert is basically gonna send order ticket straight to your broker. But right now, the way we have it set up, it won't fire anything because we don't have the actual alert set up inside our account. To set your alert up, you want to go right here on the right. You're going to see this small timer icon, which says alerts. Open it up and then hit the small plus. First thing you want to do is just go to notifications. And then you can, these are not important. What's important to us is actually the webhook URL. So you want to make sure it's checked, and this URL right here. Then you want to go to settings. And in settings, you can see the symbol. And in the condition, you want to set your strategy that you want to use. So here we have the testing strategy. And then just make sure you hit the alert function calls only right here. You can give it a name, expiration, hit create. It's going to take a couple of seconds and it will appear right here as active, right? So now that we have the alert actually set up right here, when we call the alert function, the first parameter here, so where we write long ticket, that's going to be the message that's going to be sent. And so basically all we have to do is just call in the alert when we want to send the buy, the sell, or the closing tickets. That sums it up. That's the easiest way, the simplest way to start sending your TradingView strategy to your MetaTrader 5 broker. Alright guys, so that basically sets it up for automating your trades using our software PineTrader.io. Again, if you have any questions, make sure you head on over that contact section and write us an email. We'll be more than happy to help you out. Also, if you have any suggestions for future videos that you would like to see, simply drop them in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys next time.